general. One of the things that you've talked about a little bit is that insurance restoration contractors need to plan to do retail roofing along with several other kinds of services. Unpack that. What do you mean by that, and why is that the case?
As a storm restoration contractor, you are crazy if you don't create a retail division in your business, you owners. First of all, you may not have any storms for a couple of years and you're sucking wind. But if you have a retail division that keeps on selling retail roofs during that dry period, you stay in business. Number two reason why you should do that is because the property insurance industry is hell-bent on eliminating storm restoration contractors. In fact, if they could do the work, they would. So what they're going to do is they're going to be, they're very transparent about this. They've been very vocal about this. Is their goal is to eliminate storm restoration contractors, essentially, and have every single insured, every one of their claimants use one of their MRPs, one of their preferred contractors, because the preferred contractor is not going to bite the hand that feeds them. They're not going to insist on proper scope. They'll be willing to do substandard construction, mediocre roofs, piecemeal roofs based on the adjuster's paltry scope, because they get fed like dozens and dozens, if not hundreds of roofs, and they think that they can make up for it in volume, and they can't. They're going to go out, they're going to be one of the companies that go out of business. But the insurance industry doesn't care. What do they care? They don't have a vested interest in contractors. They have a vested interest in themselves and making a huge profit for their shareholders.
Right.
Well, that's the way businesses run in America, to make a profit. So number one thing is you are foolish if you don't open up a retail roofing division. Number two, the insurance industry is coming down hard on the roofing side, but they're not doing that on the fire and water restoration side. So you would also be smart, very wise, to have a fire restoration side and a water restoration side. You, the owner, don't have to run that. What you do is you build up the business and you find someone who's a leader and you put them in charge of that. I've got 6 different businesses, so I have 6 different streams of income. And I have a person that's dedicated to running each one of those companies, because I don't have the time to run 6 different companies. It would drive me crazy, right? So picture it this way. Imagine if you were sitting on a stool with one leg. You spend all your time trying to balance. If someone kicks that leg out from under you, smash on the ground because you lost that source of income. What if you were sitting on a stool with 6 legs or 8 legs or 10 legs, and you had 6, 8, 10 streams of income, and you're a smart owner, and you take people that work for you and you teach them to be a leader, and you rise them up into that position so that they run the company the way that you would have them run it. And now all of a sudden, if someone comes along and kicks out a couple legs of the stool, you're still stable. It only makes sense to me. That's what I'm doing. And so I think that contractors that are working in the insurance contracting industry are crazy if they don't do that, because I'm here to tell you, the insurance companies have been very candid about the fact that they want to eliminate storm restoration contractors and rule that industry. So you would do well to listen to them. They mean it.